Saturday and we had no plans, we would head out to West Chicago to see what trains we could find. And only expecting 1 or 2 trains, I'd be far from wrong, as we would see a bunch of neat stuff and a bunch of trains in the hour that we were there. First up would be this eastbound intermodal led by an NS ST70 ACE. DPU in this train would be a typical UPGVO, but for whatever reason the cab looked to have a fresh coat of paint on it. Next up would be a northbound CN intermodal led by a ST70M-2, number 8912. And train DPU on this guy would be a CN/IC-9 number 2718. This eastbound kind of snuck up on us. It would be a eastbound UPZ train led by a rebuilt AC6000 in UP's new paint. Here's an outbound Metro led by F40PH129 with Metro's new black top lightning bolt paint scheme. This is where things started to get interesting. Obviously, you just saw that CSX with fresh paint, but behind this would be a CN, I believe, L509, which ran up to Spalding to pick up some gondolas. These specific gondolas had been sitting in the Spalding yard for about a month or two, and they finally picked them up today, and we just be lucky enough to see them head south with the gondolas, and also L509's other part of the train. Although CN L519 does not run anymore, they might still use the symbol X519, which is from Joliet to Spalding Junction. Because the interchange is not used at Spalding anymore, they cannot have it as a daily train because there's no daily purpose. So now they just use it as the X symbol. But in the past few weeks, or about the last year or so, they've been running L509 up to Spalding, which is a local that serves industries out by Aurora. And that train also originates out of Joliet. So instead of running a separate train, they now just run L509 with the 10 cars and then send them to Spalding instead. As advertised, here is CN L509 with its pickup from Spalding heading southbound. IC deathstar 1018 would be on point with this guy. After finishing up with the L509, we would drive back home, and we'd actually get surprised by this westbound UP, and the video did not turn out good at all, but I figured I'd tag this along for anybody that's interested.